I'm TLO, and this is the SuperDuper Budget Show. So today we have a very special topic. I'm talking about tech stuff, and specifically a laptop or a computer, period. Whenever you're looking for a computer, it's very important that you have one that's reliable. Now, whenever you're looking at computers, you know the most reliable computer that is stock is a Mac. So normally Macs are hard to find because they're so expensive. So how can you make it something possible to afford as a musician or an entrepreneur? That's what the episode's about. So you want a Mac. The first thing you have to do is find somebody who's trying to sell a Mac. Don't buy it firsthand. Don't buy it from a store. Make sure you find somebody who's trying to sell a Mac. Normally when you find Macs, you find all kinds of crazy things. Sometimes you have cracked screens, bad hard drives, whatever. Try to find a Mac that's locked out of its password. I know it sounds crazy, but if you do it, you might find yourself a huge deal. Sometimes people will sell them for so cheap because they don't know how to get into the computers, but it's very simple to get into the computers. With simple codes, you can literally unlock the computer. So I'm going to create links in the description going to other videos that show in full detail how to do this, but you, yes you, without any information or any knowledge of how to hack or anything, can get into a Mac. You can get into a Mac that's locked, a Mac that's unlocked. It doesn't matter. It happens for any Mac. It doesn't matter if you're using one of these old Macs or if you're one of these new iMacs. It doesn't matter. It'll still work. So there's a couple different ways that you can do it. There's a few ways that you can get into a Mac actually, which is actually very unsafe. So just FYI, if you have a Mac, you can go in and you can change the password and make it to where the password is overridden, or you can go in and you can completely create a new profile, a new administrator. So that would completely reset the computer, restart it all over again, and you would be starting pretty much like it's a new Mac, except for you wouldn't have the memory space. But you can also go into System Preferences, go into the user, and change that. So I'll give you more details, but I'm not going to give it to you unless you guys ask for it. So if you guys really want more details about it, I can make my own video. But I'll also link some other videos and let you guys know this is very simple to do. This is how I got my computer for a huge discount, and you will be amazed at all of the deals that you get just simply taking computers and using them even when people say they're broke. So what you're doing is putting in code. And in order to get into the actual code, you're going to have to turn off the computer. So the first thing you're going to have to do, turn off the computer. Make sure that when you're turning the computer on, you press and hold Command S and power. Now you're going to press and hold those, and then you're going to see a text window pop up. When that text window pops up, you have an option of either overriding the password or creating a new system administrator. I would suggest creating a new system administrator, but you can do what you want. It's your computer. So it's mount UW/enter. Then RN/VAR/DB/space period Apple setup done, and then enter. And then you're going to type shutdown space -H now. And that's going to be your command. And once you push that, the computer will actually shut down and it'll start all over again like you're getting a computer that's brand new. And then once you do that, if there's other profiles on it, or if it's your profile and you forgot the password, whatever it may be, you can simply go in there, go into System Preferences, you can go to that profile, unlock the preferences of course, and you can change the password right there. And then you have your own computer. It's completely set up for you. And you don't have to worry about paying extra money, paying on a layaway plan, or any craziness like that. Most likely, you'll be able to get a computer for about $200, and it'll be a great Mac. So if you're ever in doubt of what kind of computer can I get, I can't afford a Mac, don't say you can't afford a Mac anymore, because now you can. You just have to be a little bit smarter than the people who are saying it. Alright you guys, this is the SuperDuper Budget Show. I'm TLO, and I'm out.